All right, so this is day 6 of the Lifetime Burn, and today I'm taking some time to be in nature. It's time to go away and be somewhere other than in my car for a little bit. And yeah, I'm feeling it's quite strange to talk on a camera while being in nature. There's something very unnatural about it, and there's something quite strange about it. So I'm thinking about what it means to have the lifetime burn, what it means to commit to something for the rest of your life. And I keep remembering and noticing that people on their social media sometimes do a 30-day challenge or a 90-day challenge. And it sort of makes me feel empowered to think, well, I'm not messing around with that. I'm not doing a 30-day challenge. I'm doing a lifetime challenge. I'm doing all in for the commitment. I'm actually giving it everything, and I'm saying this is how I take a stand. And I'm wondering what it would be like to look back on this series, to look back and think, well, this was day 6. How was it for day 6? How was it in that first week? And I do notice that I've changed quite a lot already. I feel there's something there's something big in the caffeine. There's something big in the coffee and the food. Because when I started the Lifetime Burn and I was really thinking about it and feeling it and making the leap, I was very much under the influence of caffeine. I was very much, in a sense, tweaking on that chemical and having that as an influence. And it's a feeling that I'm familiar with. It's a feeling that's known to me. It has been a part of my life for a long time, on and off. And yet also I think there was something else. Just like right now, there's something else. It's like, yes, there's a chemical influence over me, but there's also something that is me. That is something that is my intention. And I believe that our circumstances are the combination of all the factors. We are part of the totality of all that is around us. And it might be that my intention is sometimes more weighted than the effect of chemicals, whether it's drugs or alcohol or caffeine or food. And it might be that I'm just not aware of these things, and it's just that I'm a product of my environment. I'm a product of how I've been and what I've come through. And when we get into therapy and we get into any meditative process, this is something that we sooner or later face. It's something that we have to look into and see for ourselves, which is, what is it that makes me up? What is it that is me? Why is it that I'm here? Why is it that I've come to this situation? And we look at it again and again in lots of different ways. And that's really the point of the burn meditation, because when you burn, things come up in your experience. They're put up in your face, and it could be a thought, a memory, a feeling, an idea, a situation, whatever it is. But something comes into your experience and you see, that's fleeting. That's something that is not me. That is something that I am in opposition to, or relation to, or connection to. And it can be positive experiences, negative experiences. We all have those. We all have the full human consciousness, the full range, the full perspective, the full rainbow, as we could say. But looking at these things and seeing how they change, how they dissolve, and how they are not me is really what puts you in touch with something deeper. And ultimately you find that you are nothing. You find that none of it is you. You find that nothing is the real you, and you get in touch with nothingness. You get in touch with the infinity of the silence of the universe. Now, the other side of nothingness, or another component to this, is that you actually see there's something that is unique and lasting that is you. You still have this individuality, which we might call your essence. And this is something that is different to your personality, different to your cultural conditioning, different to your ego, different to the way you show up in the world, or you project out into the world, or you behave and act and feel and the externalness of you. This is something that is your essence. It's something that is your individuality, which is still in touch with that nothingness. Because my nothingness, my experience of infinity, is not the same as yours. And how I arrive at it and how I've come to it is not the same journey as yours. So this is the Lifetime Burn meditation. This is a way of going into these things again and again, and not so much systematically, but more flowingly, more creatively, spontaneously. Because we can't really do this as a science. It's not an exact science. Now, when we look at meditation techniques and we go into the structures of how they work and unfold, there is a science to it, there's a method to it per se, but really, in another sense, in a more practical sense, it's an art. It's more of a spontaneous thing that you do on your own terms. And you have to figure it out for yourself. That really is the thing that it comes back to. You have to figure it out for yourself, and you have to do it for yourself. And the burn meditation is a very powerful way of doing that, because you burn in the way that you burn. You burn in the way that you feel. You burn what it is that's happening for you. Yeah? I get asked this question a lot. What is it that I burn? What is the object that is on fire? What is the object that's disappearing? And the answer is always whatever it is that you need to burn. Whatever it is that you bring to it. Whatever it is that's happening for you at the time. And this is why we do the Lifetime Burn, because it's 24/7. 7 days a week. 365 days a year. Because at any time, something can come up for you. At any time, there might be something in front of your experience, in front of your face, that you need to work with, that you need to feel, that you need to burn. Now, it doesn't mean that when you burn something, it disappears. Really, it means that it transforms into something. Because remember, when you have a fire never really does disappear something entirely. It just turns it into smoke, turns it into something else, and it continues the cycle, the great cycle of life, as we might say. So the nature of burning and what it means to transform is something that evolves. It's something that your understanding will get deeper as you do it more, and as you do it with other people more. So that's a little bit about day 6 for me. You can join the Lifetime Burn meditation. I'm looking for people to be members, to get on board, to start a community. I'm trying to get this message across. I do have an online course on the burn meditation. You can do it for free. It's a short course. We do a real intensive burn. We actually start with the primal anger burn. So straight in the deep end for the burn meditation. And I also explain a lot of the ongoing things about alignment, refocusing, recommitting. Those are big parts of it. And I'm always looking for people to join the community. So please do send me a message, leave me a comment, and we'll be in contact. This is person to person, yeah? Remember, the digital sphere is just the medium. What's more important is this person-to-person connection. We're trying to make something here. We're trying to get people on board. Get with the times. That might be my next episode. I might do a whole talk on what it means to get with the times. So my name is Dosta. Please do check out the online course, and I'll be back very soon with more.